Hi everyone, I'm John MacBride, and we're at the King's Playhouse today talking about how to transform your tables for the holidays. The theme of this particular table is Bring On the Bling, and I think it's fairly obvious looking at it. It's got a lot of color, it's got a lot of sparkle. And the fun thing I love about this particular table is that almost everything on this table came from Dollarama. So it was an inexpensive way to start from scratch, if you have to build up your holiday tablescape. We started with the linen. This did not come from Dollarama, and I do not work for Dollarama. This is a glitter gold linen as a base that we worked with, and then we layered it with these beautiful plates. These are from Dollarama, believe it or not. They come in different patterns, and we mix them up. Don't be afraid to mix different patterns of plates on your table. If you haven't got enough of one, feel free to mix them together. Just try and be consistent in terms of the quantities that you play with. The centerpiece for this one was inspired by a set of apothecary jars that I have at home. We have them on our kitchen island. We have them filled with vintage Christmas ornaments that belong to my partner's family. So it's a nice way to preserve them and show them off. Here we use, this one actually is a little bit more expensive, but these two here, again, came from the dollar store. And we used sticky tack to attach the candlesticks holders on the bottom just to elevate them. Because it's nice to have different heights for your table. So here we've got 3 different heights going on. Generally speaking, when you're grouping things, we recommend you go with odd numbers. It's visually more appealing, so 3s and 5s are usually the kind of accepted rule. 7s and 9s can also work. And I color blocked these. If I mixed all the colors together in here, I think it would feel very much like a jumble, right? But instead I've done all teal, all red, and all purples. And I think it's easier for people's brains to process color that way. And then we scattered the remaining ornaments across the table just to draw that color out all the way along. For this particular table, we designed menus. I designed these in Canva. And I had them printed at the local business center in Montague. They are wonderful people to work for. Really inexpensive to do this. And one thing I would recommend is considering drawing out your meal. Rather than having everything left on the plate and sitting down to eat it all, think about doing multiple courses. Maybe have a salad course or a soup. Things that are easy to do that you can stop to take a moment, eat with your guests while something else is cooking in the background, or if your turkey's resting on the cutting board for it. So breaking it down to courses. We also customized each of these since we were printing them, so they actually have the name of each guest on them, so people know where they're going to be sitting at this particular table for it. So, and it's a nice takeaway. They can take it home and this is where you get really creative with your writing. So I've got, what have I got here? Toasted greens with cranberries and walnuts, maple balsamic dressing, goat cheese crumble. It's a simple salad. Really, it's not very fancy, but it's how you write it, and there's lots of great descriptions online, food websites, where you can kind of pick up some of the language. It's just going to make it feel that little bit extra special as well. So this is Bring On the Bling. Again, I'm John MacBride, and we're at the King's Playhouse.